Yeah, sometimes critics don't get it right.
Yay.
So Cam is a Netflix film directed by Daniel Goldhaber. I really hope that I said that name right. And it stars Madeline Brewer as a cam girl that loses her identity online. Now that sounds really strange, but in reality, it's kind of an interesting concept. This girl does an online cam program, which is pornographic cam, and she gets so obsessed with trying to move up the ranks to try and earn fan bases so that she gets paid to do it. And she gets so obsessed with it, she does these really strange stunts. She does one in the beginning where she like slits her throat for people that can get off on that type of stuff, and they're into the danger and the thrill of weird things like that. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. And I was really excited about this concept because I love the ideas of mistaken identity. There was the John Cusack movie Identity is an example that I can give. I really like those type of thrillers. And so this was a new age concept where it's kind of like that movie, except in an online cam world. What is it that's doing it? How is her identity stolen, etc., etc.? But this is bad. This movie was really, really bad. Like, I was looking it up, and critics absolutely adore this movie. They gave it like a 94 or something on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm like, how? How can you give this movie? And what's so frustrating to me is that when I was watching this, throughout the entire movie, I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh, this movie sucks. Oh, this is bad. This is terrible." It's not. How would I say it? It's not bad in the sense that when you're watching it, you're like, "Oh man, this is terrible. Oh, this is awful." It's the payoff. It's the end. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that, but how this girl got her identity stolen, it's not really explained. Nothing is told. It's just, oh, look, there's a thing and it happens. Again, I don't want to give it away, but there's nothing really to give away. That's the thing. Because nothing's resolved, nothing's explained. Maybe I'm missing something. I was interested by the concept. I am. I've known a few people that have not gotten their identity stolen. I really hope not. But have been on cam before, and I'm not one to judge. I mean, I don't care what you're doing as long as everything's consensual, you're of age. I'm not one to judge what you're doing online, honestly. But it was just, so it's not the concept of it being a cam girl that was bothersome to me. It was the aspect of how it was done, what everything was resolved with, and the ending, the freaking ending. I don't understand. I kind of get it. I kind of understand without giving anything away. I kind of understand what they were trying to go for with the character at the end of the whole entire thing, but like the climax, the final conflict of how she's figuring out the identity crisis and things like that. I didn't get it. I don't understand what was happening. She was talking to the person that stole her identity, which is a person, but it's not really a person. It's, again, I can't really explain it. I'm just trying to review it as best I can, but it was bad. This movie, I walked out of it. I was in my living room, but I stopped watching it. I was over, and I was like, why? What was all of this? All this buildup of all this, ooh, this creepy tension, because it did. It had great tension. The mystery, the whole trying to figure it out, you on the edge of your seat. It had good places in that aspect. But then the final payoff of, oh, here's the end, it sucked. Nothing was resolved. I don't understand what happened. It was ridiculous. And I was reading other reviews and trying to make sense of the whole entire thing, and I don't get it. Nobody was able to tell me. It's like, oh, well, it's genius. Oh, well, it's because of this aspect. Oh, it's because her she got so obsessed with, trying to be number one on the campsite. Where was that? I don't know. I'm not using that. I would not take that as an excuse of, I don't know. Maybe I'm not able to look at it as well as others would. Maybe it's because I wasn't a cam girl. You don't know that. Maybe it's because I'm not in that business, so I don't understand the obsessive nature behind it. But there's other things that I could do. I'm trying to make more YouTube videos. I'm in the YouTube world. Couldn't that be an obsession of the same thing? I maybe not. I don't know. It could be the money aspect. I don't actually know. Madeline Brewer as the girl, though, as the main character, she was fantastic. I thought that she did a great job in the role, and the peril that she had with the whole entire film of wondering what's going on, and of course having to juggle her life outside of her cam life. She has a mom and a little brother, and the little brother's friends find her online and they get obsessed with it and everything like that, and she has to keep everything a secret because it's not many people want to tell it. It's a little embarrassing. So I thought she did a great job balancing all of that and meeting the guys that she's met online and everything like that, trying to figure out the mystery of the whole entire film. She does a great job, but it's all for naught. She even does a great job as the fake Lola, the cam girl, because it's still her face and everything like that, but it's this robotic-like thing, and she does a good job on that too. But this whole movie was just... The ending is what killed me. It's what killed me on that, and I'm really disappointed in that because I really wanted to like this movie. Maybe if you know a little more about online camming than I do, maybe if you've been involved with it or have logged onto those things before, maybe you could understand this more, because maybe I'm a little lost. I know a little bit about this stuff, but not as much as others may, which, whether or not that would change my outlook on it if I knew more about it, I don't know, because everything about it was good up until the climax and the ending. I just couldn't take it. I can't give it the worst grade in the world. I'd probably give it I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I've seen much worse movies, but it's one of those movies that was just destroyed by a terrible climax and just an ending that I didn't understand. But maybe you guys can understand it. So let me know what you guys thought about it, if you guys have seen it, or if there's something that I may be missing here. You guys let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video for more video reviews and anything else that I can come up with. Thanks, everybody!